Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today, rakeel?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, man. Good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Man, pound kept rallying here.
Yeah. They
Wh-
had news like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. That's when it started to rally. Bounce off that 4 hour support. Then the
Yep.
daily just flips.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Pound had a good move this morning.
Yeah, they had some really positive numbers here.
Really positive.
Wow. Well, when things are rallying up, it's going to create a high, and I think just looking at the pound right over here on the 30-minute time frames, it seems like it could head off to 143,800.
Yes. I've got 750 marked. Well, that's 750, 80 marked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a zone around 800. 770.
I would like to make support around 50. 143.50.
Hmm.
That would be ideal. Around this area.
Yeah, if it keeps on going, I just want to know where I'm going to enter. Just wait. Gold dropped. Gold seems like it's doing a retest of the support from yesterday. 1556.
Yeah, man, gold had a big drop this morning.
The gold looks like a fake out.
Oh,
Even EJ had a huge, huge rise.
yeah, I think when moves like this happens, it's really important to just stay calm. Because what I'm thinking is that if it starts to break up, and if a candle starts to break the high of the 15-minute candle, I'm going to start looking for buys. Like, one of those impulse entries to go straight to 143,800.
Yeah, that could work. So what would you wait for it to break the previous 30-minute high?
Yes.
Or would you wait for it to
Preferably,
break this 15-minute high?
yeah, preferably the 15-minute. Yeah, let's see what happens. Would you consider GJ and gold moving during London as impulse move and wait to be corrected? Yeah. So they moved. This was a move up. Actually, I was looking at the charts when this was about to be formed, and I was like, okay, well, it's made a wick over here. It's going to come down, create a support, and then I'm going to take a buy. And when the stream starts, I'll be in profits. But when I saw it 5 minutes later, it was already up. I was like, oh, why, GJ? Why you got to move this much? And now I just gotta wait. Waiting is the name of the game. Now when we look at gold here, for example, gold on the 4-hour. This is the support that we were talking about yesterday, that gold has created a 4-hour support. Right here. This resistance, this support actually was somewhere down over here. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. So we gotta do some in-depth analysis now on gold. Okay, looking at the 1 hour, gold has created some sort of support here, right? We have support on gold, and it looks like gold is creating some sort of a resistance here, right over here, creating resistance. Perfect. Now gold is ranging. Gold is ranging between 1554.40 and let's say 1557. Yep. See, we made complicated analysis into an easy analysis now. And if it breaks up, first target is going to be 1559. And if it breaks down, we're coming down to fill the wicks at 1552. And then eventually down to 1549. Perfect. See, now these are levels that you can anticipate to be broken and reached. You got 2 levels for buys and for sells. See, now GJ, if GJ keeps dropping, this is good because GJ has created a high, and if it starts to drop and creates support, then there's a very, very high chance that this high is going to get retested. Or if there's a 30-minute candle that breaks the high of this current 30-minute candle, then there's a very high chance we may continue up without coming down. So these are 2 scenarios you need to keep in mind. Well, I'm going to keep in mind. I almost took a sell in GJ, but because I was up 35 pips on gold, so become more patient indeed. Yeah. You really have to control over trading. That's it. That's the only thing you got to control over trading. Because market is going to move in ways that you may want to enter because you may think that, hey, you're going to miss the move. But no, man. You have to wait. We got some charts coming in first thing in the morning, and Prince Harry is leaving the kingdom here, and Queen is not happy. Queen is probably thinking, man, this outsider came and she brainwashed my son.
Yeah, this bitch.
Yeah, this bitch, she brainwashed my son. What's this? I'm watching this level here for price action to confirm short long entry. Yeah, I think when price is trending bullish, you should look for supports to be formed, right? Because if the trend is bullish, price is going to move like this, right? If a trend is bullish, price will come down, create a support. This made a high up over here. It's going to make a support. It will go up and retest that high. If it's still bullish, it's going to break it and go up. And then come down and then go up. So when people say, oh, man, in uptrends, trade the trend. Trend is your friend. Because, in a trend, all you got to do is, buy the pullbacks. So these are pullbacks. This is a pullback. What price is doing now, it made a high. It's pulling back. And how would you know when you're going to get a signal to buy? How? When you're going to get a bullish, well, for me, it will be a bullish 30-minute candle or a candle which breaks this high. That will be confirmation for me to press open trade. So I'm going to press open trade, and trade is going to be open. And then hopefully we go up. Mr. Tahir Mahmood. Bullish momentum. Wait for candle to close above the last bullish candle, then take an entry up to. Yeah, that's exactly what my analysis is. Taking a look at the 15-minute.
What up? What up?
Hey,
Morning.
what's going on, Chris Monty?
Good, man. Good. It's been a good morning.
Good, good. You had some buys on GJ.
Yeah, smashed it, mate. Smashed it, mate.
Oh, brilliant, mate, brilliant.
Yeah, for, just above 143 I was in, so it's a good day. I closed it. I thought actually we were going to get a little bit of rejection on 500 level. It kind of didn't. When we hang on, was it? Hang on. Where was it? All my stuff was based off 4 hour, actually. Yeah, about 500 level, it started to form a little bit of a, on 30-minute, it kind of formed a little bit of a kind of pullback. So I closed at that point. That was plenty of.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Just before that second big move as such.
This one.
No, at the top.
Up top.
Yeah, that I closed it there basically.
Oh, nice.
Because I saw that as a level from, I think it was on 1 hour. I can't remember now. Yeah, there's a level to the left on 1 hour that could well have caused a little bit of grief, and it kind of slowed up there. So I thought, take it there, and then wait to see what happens. And I was actually hoping that New York would push it up further past where we are now, and it kind of happened already. So I said, oh, God damn. Yeah, solid move.
Yeah, I was thinking the same too.
It might have moved already. We'll have to see. I mean, that was mainly news, so yeah, we'll see. But like I said, I was basing all my stuff off the 4 hour, creating new high lows. Now
Yeah, man, that 4 hour just ran.
Yeah, it didn't play. Gold though, man. Jeez, you see that this morning?
Full debt on gold.
Gold was. I called a nice little move from 66, I think it was, to 60. Hang on, where was it? No, 64 to 62.5, 61 was a nice entry if you're looking at 15.
Oh,
but
nice.
then it kind of fell. Well, if you had a runner, good job. Because that was a good trade.
Yeah, there's some nice moves here.
Do you know what? I was waiting all last week, and I talked about getting above 62. Same as Ted yesterday. And I went to bed and I took my buy stop off at 62.6 because I wasn't awake, so I wasn't going to keep an eye on it. So I left it. And I got a little alert went off, so I thought I'd have a quick look at like 2 a.m. It was already at 66, man. I was like, God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys were talking about buy stops at 1562 yesterday.
Yeah, for real. And it's perfect. But I mean, because it's out my trade time, I took the buy stop off. I couldn't monitor it, so I couldn't put a stop loss at break even or anything quick. So I thought I'd wait. And I thought we'd just get it tomorrow, get it this morning in London or something. But no, it kind of killed it. But yeah, still, it went for the analysis was fine. Nice.
Yeah, okay. What's this? What's valid when filling a wick? For example, we are in an uptrend and later made a wick but failed to fill it, instead it drops. Why is that? I think you asked two confusing questions. So price is made high, price will come down, will create a support, and then I will take a buy and price will go up to retest this high at 143,700. And if it has more balls, it will continue moving to 143,800. That's what I'm anticipating GG2. Now, if you look on the high time frame, let's say the 1 hour time frame, this is leaving a wick, so then there's a chance the next candle can come down, make a liquidity wick, and then continue moving up. Or if it doesn't happen on the 1 hour, it might happen on the 4 hour, that this candle is going to make a wick, and then that will be a whole retracement down on 30-minute, and then we make a support, and then we go up. That's the best case scenario. So, we're going to kind of wait for that.
I've just sent you a chart. I didn't know if, just your opinion, is that somewhere where you would have considered taking a sell when you get time?
Yeah. take a look at this. Oh, what's that arrow for?
That's what I was just saying. Is that somewhere you would consider to take an entry, retest that previous low?
Oh, down till here?
No, from where the arrow is, from that candle closure down, would you be looking at that? Would you consider that as an option to take a sell at that point?
Yes.
Just on that basis of that kind of resistance, the support to the left, but it's kind of broke.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it would be. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be because the candle before that closed with no wick, so that means no trade for me,
That's
right?
what put me off. That's what put me off. Yeah.
But when this closed bearish as well on the 30-minute, then that would be okay, for sure. So the next one has enough room to come down to this that range here.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It would have made sense risk to reward. At the time, I was looking at bullish sentiment anyway, but that would have made sense for an entry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, tell me, can I buy a GJ now? Oh, I don't know. I'm in a good mood, so I'm not going to roast anyone today.
Good. It's a good day. I'm not saying anything.
Man, I only had one good trade this week. That was GJ sells from Monday in Asian session. That was it.
Yeah, that was a nice sell. I didn't see it coming though.
What's up, Paul?
Hey.
Oh, you called it too in the Asian session on Monday.
No, I got buys last night.
Oh, no.
Once we flipped, I took buys, but
Sunday, sorry.
Yeah, no, Sunday we caught sells, yeah.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I didn't predict that move at all. I was way off. I thought we were going up. But it felt like what, 40 pips in like 15 minutes? Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah, there was a quick move down yesterday.
Yeah, that was solid.
Yeah. Yeah, there were guys in the chat saying, oh, it's going to drop. And I was like, no, we got momentum up. It's got to drop through like 4 different supports. There's no way it's going to drop. And then it just died.
I think this 30-minute here, it enticed people to take buys.
Yeah, it got me.
But then after that, there was no bullish confirmation.
Yeah, because that next one after that bullish one, what it did last week, every time it did that like deeper push like that and then closed basically in the same spot, it would take off with momentum.
Yeah.
And it just continued to drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, nice. This doesn't impress me. This right here. This doesn't impress me at all. Like, you took a trade, it's in profits, well done. I need to see charts where you're planning an entry and taking a trade.
Future trades, no past trades.
Like this one right here, if it starts to cross above 143,700, I'm going to take a buy on GJ. If it starts to cross 143,700. If current hourly closes above 1556 with wick up, would it be best to wait for the next hour liquidity wick? Yeah, I think you'll need a break and close above 1557. That's what you would need, a break above 1557 on gold. Because then you have a clean move to go up till, 1559. $143,700. When a pair has reached its high and the only information you have is data from years ago and anything, how do you look for new levels? Well, there is no such pair like that, so that question is invalid. Can I ask you, wouldn't the take trade if that bearish candle had no wick at the bottom to clear Monty said about? Yeah, but when a candle closes with no wick at the bottom, there's a 50-50 chance, right? It's not a 100% chance that price will go the opposite way. There's a 50-50 chance. Oh,
Yeah.
got in at 143.700 on GJ. GJ buys at 143.700.
Nice, man.
143.700.
Where did you base that zone you've got there? Is that based off the 30-minute, 1 hour kind of wicks to the left? Is that what you were looking at?
Oh, the top zone?
Yeah, man. I didn't see you do that. I was a bit late. My bad.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. I
the
see.
resistance there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, if it gets above that 800, we're clean up till like 144, like 425.
You got to watch your daily resistance, dude. I'd say just at 43.9.
Yeah, I got one at 44.62.
How can one be long-term profitable without financial knowledge? Well, you can't. What the fuck kind of question is that? How can you ride a bike without knowing how to ride a bike? Well, someone can push you down the road, but what if that person dies? Then what? Come on, man.
I thought you weren't roasting today.
Yeah, man. No,
That lasted like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
New Year resolution, no roasting.
Yeah, one dumb question. He's like, "No, I'm gonna be nice today." Second one, he's like, "All right."
Fuck it.
Yeah. Too many questions already.
Yeah. My patience is over.
Yeah, so see now, this kind of about to close bullish. It was in this consolidation. If it starts to close bullish, it's broken the highs of this 1, 2, 3 candles, and you can expect the next one to kind of dip down and continue moving up, as long as it stays above this area here, 143.620. That's the 15-minute low, and that's also the 30-minute low. Now, yeah, we have a condition on the trade. Talking about Zoom guys in here that don't understand any financial terms. Oh yeah, you Zoomers.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what I'm doing.
We're here to learn, man. Sebastian, if you don't know, you learn, man. You read, you study.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, the 15-minute candle has closed. The 30-minute candle has closed. So now you just gotta wait. Wait for a stop loss or profit. Gold is still ranging here. Damn.
Yeah, that gold move ended so many lives. Yeah.
Even right here, coming down.
Yeah.
It's reversed back up.
I thought it was creating a bit of support at that level, to be honest, and then it's just like, nope.
Come on, DJ.
Someone came on and they're like, "Hey, I'm late. What's the signal?"
Yeah, I saw that.
Dummies, man. Why?
DJ shots.
Alright, what's this? GBP AUD. Pull back to create another higher low before going long. Come down to retest previous London highs. Yeah, I think the problem with these arrows there is, I mean, the concept is correct, but the problem is that there's the support over here, then there's another support over here. I mean, what about those levels? There's a support right over here. Like, do people ignore these levels? Are these levels not taken into account? I don't know. Yeah, if GG just pushes up, 6, 7 more pips, that'd be great. How do you draw like that on the screen? It's from Zoom. I have a Zoom here. So from Zoom I can do that. What's this? If candle closes bullish, I'll buy. Big support, target 1559. Yeah, I mean, on gold, if you can have a close above 1557, then you're correct. It's going to head to 1559. Like, there are chances it's going to head there. I was just thinking about my GG buy over here, and I was thinking how aggressive it is. I don't know, it just seems pretty aggressive here. Like, it just dawned on me. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to be a little conservative on this buy, and if the 5-minute candles come down, and if they start breaking the low right over here at 143,660, I'm probably going to exit my position. Because if it's going to continue moving up, it has to create these higher highs and higher lows, and like do a little spike up to 143,800, and then just call it a day.
Yeah, if it's coming back, it's gonna do the 1 hour wick.
Yeah. Is it aggressive just on the basis that it's such a heavy move? You've made.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Heavy as in non-stop, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I meant like strong move, like a big move.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So now it's like wishful thinking that, oh yeah, we're gonna continue moving up. I mean, why even take this buy, Raja?
I don't think it's a bad option.
I feel like if it doesn't take off and give you those 10 to 12 pips, that it could end up being bearish because it is right at that resistance, and then we'll get that lower high that you're talking about earlier.
Should go at least to 78, but this could be making the 1 hour lower wick.
Yeah, I'm kind of talking myself out of the trade.
Yeah. Just look at a 1 hour. Yeah.
Just go break even, let it do its
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Just go break even, man.
Should my next level be the fill of this wick, or where my support is at? Well, this is your support right over here. You have support, you have resistance. So, like, if you're looking for buys, you're expecting this support to be held for price to continue moving up. If you're looking for buys, so that's going to be a condition. The condition of your trade is your stop loss. Like, price needs to respect a certain level if you believe it will go to another certain level. So if I look at my trade over here, I have a condition that price needs to stay above this area here if it's going to go up to 143,800. That's my condition on the trade. Right? And if that condition is not met, then my trade idea is false. If price comes down and breaks that low, then my trade idea is false. So, you know, we're moving up here, which is good. We're up like 6 pips.
Yeah, 5 minutes was pretty good. I
Yeah,
think you'd be alright.
yeah, I think so.
If we get a close above that 775, I think we're gonna head up to like 062 would be like a daily level. But you got plenty of room if we keep going.
Yeah.
Chris, where do you got your daily level at that you were talking about?
On trading view about one. Oh, hang on, sorry.
Oh, nice.
0.70. Back there.
Oh, 070?
Yeah, 0.75, 70, about 70, 80. So,
Alright.
Okay, yeah.
I secured like 8 pips up there.
yeah, good
Nice.
work, man.
I'm putting stops at break even because, you know, that was just very aggressive to begin with.
I think it's a valid option. It might be aggressive, but it's set up as it should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think looking at that 4 hour now looks pretty decent. That daily one off that level at
Yeah.
where it's wicked down to looks pretty solid.
Raja, are you using magic keys? Yes. So, one, there's a button called partial TP, right? So when you press partial TP, what happens is that it takes profits on, let's say, 75%. So I had a 6 slot open, right? So I hit partial TP. What it did was it took profits on 5 lots, and then it brought stop loss at break even. So now I have 1 lot running on the buy with stops at break even.
And you can program that, right, Rakeel?
Oh yeah, just with
Yeah.
one press of a button.
Yeah, man. Nice.
So does it come with like a? Do you have to like a driver you have to install on your computer to make it compatible to work?
Yeah,
Or is it,
yeah.
Okay.
There's a software.
okay.
And how does it connect? Bluetooth?
No, it's one of those like, you know how you connect a wireless keyboard.
Yeah.
It's like that.
So it comes with a USB driver or something.
Yes, like a USB connector.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was wireless. I was gonna say, damn.
Well, it's got a. Well,
It's wireless,
it's yeah.
but it's not connected via Bluetooth. It's
So it's just like a little USB, like kind of like a wireless mouse.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
So innovative, Rakeel.
Thank you, man.
Always, man. You know how the tool works.
What can I say?
Yeah, I need compatible with Mac.
It's on my blood, man.
Yeah, you need to sell that Mac and buy 2 Windows, man. That's the only.
Yeah, for real. Yep.
Man, that's all I could get today. It was very aggressive too. Almost talked myself out of this trade, but yeah, I think in the future what we're gonna do is like we're gonna work around how to get it working on a MacBook too, because you know, like to have it working on Mac, it's just a hassle, you know, because you gotta go through the hoops and bounds with Apple too, with Apple software.
You could do what Apple does and just charge, and so you could probably double the price for one of those if you make it compatible with Mac.
No. Alright, my runner got stopped out over here. Hey Raj, I have a question on stop losses. For example, on GJ, wouldn't you have wanted your stop loss under the 700 due to the being previous resistance, and since you broke and closed above? below 700, yeah, but that's a smaller time frame. You know, that's a smaller time frame. So a stop loss is, I mean, if you look at a 30-minute time frame, it didn't make any sense to have a stop at 700. You know, because you got to stop below the candle. So my stop was down over here around 620, almost below the low of this candle. My take profit was, you know, this zone right over here. Because as price started to come up, I look left and I see that price has rejected this before. So what are the chances that price will come up here and reject this again? You know, so that's why I took. So if someone can say, oh, okay, he had a 1-to-1 risk reward, well, okay, that's cool. Because if I enter right over here at 143,700 and my stop was at, you know, 620, my TP was at, you know, right over here, like around 8-9 pips, that's a 1-to-1 risk reward. I cannot have a 1-to-2 risk reward because that would mean now my take profit is above a resistance and no one knows if it's going to break resistance or not. You know, so that 1-to-2 risk reward is not going to work over here because logically speaking, there's a resistance here.
Yeah, because that was a solid rejection previously as well, like I said.
Yeah. Yeah, this 143 level, very, very strong because look at the last time price came up over here. Rejected it, dropped, and kept dropping. You know, so if you can get a nice rejection from up over here, man, there's a clean drop down till, let's take a look here. Yeah, it's a clean drop from like 143, 640, 630 down to, you know, even like 143, 500 area. But you'll need a rejection, and that drop down will be a pullback to continue up later. So it's not like when it starts to pull down and if it starts to break 143, 600, you're only looking for buys. I mean, you got confirmation. You can also look for sells coming down to 143, 500 area.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Personally, I have a sell stop on gold at 1554. Ooh. 1554. Yeah, that sell stop could work too because that's below support. The hardest challenge you're going to face in trading is waiting, trust me. Like on GJ, there's no trade. There's no trade right now. There was a little aggressive buy I took and that was about it. Okay, what's this? Gold. If price breaks 1557, then take a buy entry. Yeah, it looks good. Like above 1557 would be great to go up to 1559. See, that's called a rejection right there. This candle, this is a rejection right there. And if this 15-minute closes below the previous 15-minute, then it's breaking the low and then it increases its chances to, yeah, see? Now it has increased its chances to fulfill this rejection to start coming down now.
think with GJ, you're not looking for trades until we get above 800.
Yes. For buys.
Very wise.
Gold stopped me out, but I think we might have another run coming.
Oh, God can kiss my ring today, man. I missed it. I missed it. I don't know if you saw, but I went to bed, so I took my buy stuff off, and then because I couldn't action it when I was asleep. And now I got an little alarm. I checked it, and it was at 1566. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I went to. I was hoping to get to 1569. It only got to 1568. Like 60.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
And then it ripped right back down. But I had my stop loss and profits. I was hoping that it was going to hold and sort of keep moving. But then once it broke 1564, that mirror candle just
for real. It started kind of doing a similar thing on like the hour. I thought it was going to start to create support, but then it's like that, and then it's game over, and then God, that moved quick.
Yeah, I mean the support that it created right now. I mean it's weird, but it is on trend. At 1553, I'm trying to figure out if a buy is worth it to go back up to 1561.
I was considering it. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet.
No, I'll wait for the North American Open to see what we get, because I mean, right now we're back in that heavy range on the higher time frames.
Yeah, you got like a 4 hour now. It's like a previous support, which is kind of, I don't like that bit. But
yeah, so I'll have to wait again. I mean, ideally, you'd like to probably do the same thing and buy above 1562 again.
Same process.
I think that's going to be your safest bet, because you break out of all that consolidation even on the hourly.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing there at all.
Yeah, so Rakeel's got it up right now. So ideally, where we would be this, and then hopefully there'd be another move up, because this is the consolidation that we saw yesterday, this area here. And that's why I said buys above 1562. And I was hoping that this area here would hit the daily zone, which is around 1570. But we didn't quite make it. And then it just flew back down. And now we're holding back again at that support over here. So that's if you're anticipating trades, if you're looking to trade, this is how you would manage a gold trade, right? If you see this is a consolidation area. If you visualize that we're gonna consolidate again through that area, then what you would see is you would say, okay, well, where are safe areas for me to trade? This is like a mirror candle. So then you're looking for another breakout over here, right? So you don't want to trade. I would say no trade here, and then you would wait for breakouts here, mirror previous breakouts, and then so that's what I'd be looking to do again is wait for that same idea, and then just mirror it again, and then so what you do, set alerts for yourself around 1560. The stuff that's happening right now, I mean, could you take an early entry? Sure, of course. You could take early entries all day. If you want to take an entry right now, you're looking at a stop loss around 1550, right? Because you're hoping that we're going to go right back up to 1568. You would then need to figure out, okay, how long we're going to wait for that to happen, or you could wait till you get to the 1562 and probably have a nice clean break above that again as it starts to trail up. The idea here, once again, is if you're taking 1562 as your entry, this is your sort of risk to reward. So your stop loss is going to be now, it's pretty much designed right over here. This is going to be your stop loss at 1558.50. So you're looking at a 25 pip stop loss. About a 25 pip stop loss, and then you're looking at about I would say a 50 pip reward. So it's like a 2 to 1. So that's what you would be looking to do. So that's the trade I'll hunt again, just because we saw it play out yesterday, and we could see it play out again today if we continue bullish momentum. If not, then obviously it's not valid. But this is how you would plan accordingly for a trade. So this is where you're relaxed, because what you've done is you've said, okay, these are my options, and this is where I have my risks, this is where I have my reward, and all I have to do is wait for the trade to come to me at that point. And then this is a high probability play, because you've been able to sit for the next few hours and map this out without having to chase an idea down over here in this area here. Like, you don't want to be chasing down over here. Like, we don't care about what's happening over here, because we have this whole area further up to manage at that point. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a good outlook, man.
Yeah, so we'll sit and wait.
Yeah.
My idea is if we attempted to break above 1562, we couldn't, so I'm looking at sales below 1554. Sure. That's fine. I mean, if that's what you want to look at, I mean, you also have to remember that we're, I think, in an uptrend overall.
Also weekly myself in that case.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I don't know if that's. Do you see that's just pulling back, for example, for like a little bit of grab weekly wise to continue?
it seems that way.
Yeah.
I would need more confirmation. I would need this daily candle to finish bearish. If this daily candle finishes bearish, then I'd be more inclined to say, okay, we may have a fill on the weekly to like 1536.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, I'd have to wait and see how that works out. So that's why I'm taking buys above 1562, because that's a little bit safer for me in terms of the structure of the candles, which would be bullish at that point. Because taking a buy right now at 1567 or 1557 up to like 1560 could be scary, because we could get pushed out. But I mean, once again, if you're comfortable, then you take the trade and you say, okay, this is my zone over here that I'm comfortable with, so my stop loss has to be below that zone, and then I'm essentially hitting this zone up over here at this point.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. So this whole area here becomes your stop loss essentially, if that's what you're looking for, and then your risk to reward is all this at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sensible.
But it's gold. We sit and wait.
Yep. So what's all this about this massive disease thing then that I've been reading about?
Oh, in China?
Yeah, man. That's like some serious purge stuff.
Probably controlling population, I don't know.
Release the deadly sarin. There you go. Yeah, I was reading it, man. That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, the media called it like a SARS type outbreak.
Yeah, I was reading. Well, it was kind of kept under the radar from what I can make out, and then it's kind of had to be kind of brought to people's attention because it's actually quite serious. See, I'm not leaving the house today, so just in case.
Yeah, gold is on its way here to 1559. Gold's gonna be on its way.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Morning, dude.
No, 67 was pretty nice move. This correction doesn't make sense to me. This huge drop in gold. No man, but seriously, it doesn't make sense to me, that heavy drop on gold. So we may continue going up today.
Okay, what's this? It's chart. Target wick fill. If price breaks above 15.50, enter buy to go to up over here. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But I think again you're not looking at this level over here on 15.59. It's also very important. 58, 59. You know, if you look on the 30-minute chart, this will make sense right over here. So this is an important level. New to trading, barely dipping my feet into it all and trying to grasp the entire thing. What do the numbers on the right side of the chart mean? Oh, those are prices. I think you need to go to babypips.com, because babypips.com you're going to learn about the chart, about the candles and all that stuff. Over here, you're just going to get lost. Oh, nice. Scion FX went on TradingView and he drew this thing here just to show how nice his entries were. Well
Very
done.
good.
Very good.
You're a big
And
dude.
I don't know why people send charts like that. Oh. AED USD. Price respects resistance zone. Stop loss. Looking for a bearish close on 30-minute to take a sell. Stop loss will be top of the previous 1 hour candle. Yeah, that's good. That's good analysis, right? That you're going to look for a bearish candle to take a sell down to this area, but at the same time, you also got to identify the fact that, okay, if the candles keep on closing bullish, there's a high chance price will come up to your purple zone. You know, and that's going to be candles making higher highs and higher lows, and also there's a clean candle here to the left, so it would just make much more sense for it to continue up if there's no bearish confirmation.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, Mac.
Right, Matt.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning, Alpaca.
Hey, man, how many burritos did you make yesterday?
Burritos, those were tacos.
Tacos, sorry.
You dickhead.
Like 100 or what?
50.
Oh.
So good morning, everyone. I don't know if my cousin's already in here, but I'm gonna have my cousin set up. He's gonna be asking some questions. Richard.
Yeah, I think the only... Man.
Right now.
You in it?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna join right now. I don't feel.
Man, you gotta mute that bad audio there.
If somebody's washing dishes, mute yourself, please.
Alright, the 30-minute candle has
30
closed
minute, yeah.
bearish. There's no confirmation for buys. The only thing I see is a correction of this move up now.
Yep.
This is where the stream goes to garbage. The sideshow.
You just don't know.
Is it still volatile expansion on gold, and it may be induction of butterfly effect? I have no idea what that means.
So I'm just gonna enter GJ buys to see if I could get to see how many pips with that brief with that
What would be your confirmation for GJ buys?
no, not buys. I mean sells. Sorry, not buys.
Where could be your confirmation for sales?
Exactly. I was thinking the same.
If you open a trade with multiple positions that are pips apart and that trade goes in 10 pips in profit, does it count as you only caught 10 pips or you caught 30 because the other two entries? Well, that's up to you how you calculate that. That is totally up to you. Every day I come here as you keep explaining the things over and over again. Yeah, I think repetition is really important. Like, when someone comes on here and they keep repeating the same things over and over again, like, you tend to grasp that more. Hey, Mac, I'm gonna mute you because there's a lot of background noise coming. Ooh, someone's got a sell on GJ here. For sells, I would say a break below 143.620 would be way, way better.
Exactly, yeah.
Way safer and very better. Better than the sell right now.
Yeah, because below that you got clean space to fall till 50.
Yes. Exactly. Because once it breaks here, then you will have two confirmations. One confirmation is going to be that we had a rejection at 143.800, and the second is going to be that we broke this mini support at 143.620. So those are two powerful confirmations you're going to have. But right now, I don't know. How many times does the wick have to react to a certain price till you consider it a key zone? Well, you need to look left, man. Look left. Key zone, 143.800. Can we get an update on gold? Yes, you see the price here, 1557? That's where gold is. Man, what do you mean, is gold on a journey? You want to see the GPS where gold is? Yeah, see, this is a very nice idea here on GJ. This is a safe idea. It makes sense too that a break above 143.800, we're coming up to these levels here. Very nice analysis. At the same time, what you got to do is you got to see that, okay, if it does not break above 143.800, what can it do? Where will it go? So you have a zone drawn down here, which is good too, because this move that happened, this whole candle was an impulse move. There was no news for this candle going up, right? If you look at the news, there was nothing. Like, I looked at the news and I'm like, man, there was just expectations to continue. I don't even think this was directly related to the pound. This is just like Euro news, So this move up was an impulse move, because I was surprised when this happened. This was an impulse move. So I believe this is the rejection at 143.800 in New York. We're going to correct this impulse move up. We're going to come down to, 143.420, 400, even like 143.450. Oh, I know there was news, but news was like at 4:30 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, news was an hour earlier.
Yeah, like it wasn't a economy changing event, this move up that happened. That was. Yeah, this was the news. Yeah, I agree. This was the news for sure. I don't know why this happened an hour and a half later.
Probably not an awful lot happened yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
As well.
Trump was speaking when it happened. I don't know.
God, that would have been early.
They're at Davos for the World Economic Forum. So, I think it wasn't that early for him at that point.
Mm-hmm.
My bad about that. Yeah. So I think the same 8 a.m. correction. I'll head down, correct that huge gladiator candle here, and hit this support level. What do you think?
How to tell if a sell stop at 143,600 is better than waiting for a break and close below? Well, there's only one way to tell that, is that when GJ is a very high volume pair, right? So if it's going to break a support, let's say below 143,600, it's going to go way past that. So that would be a good way to do it.
So what are you going for? You think it'll be best to just wait for this 30-minute candle to close, or wait for 8 a.m. for New York Open?
Well, if you're in buys.
I mean, that was my buys.
Yeah, so if you're in buys, I think the only problem you have is at 143,800.
Right, that's a big resistance, which is about like 8 pips.
Yeah, because price got rejected here. Was it on Friday? Yeah, Friday. Friday at New York session, it got rejected here. So if there's another rejection here, that can continue moving down.
Right. So basically your bias is just to wait for 8 a.m. on New York Open, get volume, and see if we get some rejection here on the top side, and then continue down, right, to correct that candle. No? Makes sense?
So you were in sales 5 minutes ago, Max?
No. I'm asking Rakeel, like, if that's his bias. 8 a.m. Open for New York.
Oh, no.
Volume. No?
My bias right now is that it's ranging, right? It would need a lot of momentum to break above 143,800. So what I'm going to do is I might look to enter at 143,800 if it breaks it.
Right.
But other than that, what I'm also expecting is that this move up, which happened at 6 a.m. Eastern, was an impulse move up. So if there's a rejection at 143,800, and if we break below 143,600 or 620, then we're going to continue down to, correct this move up, which happened at 6 a.m. Eastern.
Right, and I'm seeing here this support, which is a 141,400.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not taking any trades unless it goes above 143,800 as well. I mean, the daily's bullish, so we could possibly go right up to 144,100.
Yeah.
But not until we get out of this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. 110.2.
Yeah, I'd be more comfy above daily resistance now, to be honest, after such a big move. I don't want to get up there.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I've made my trades earlier, so I mean, if you're just starting off, it still makes sense.
Gosh damn it, I'm stuck in a buy. Ah, shoot. Like off the bat, when I woke up and I saw GJ, I'm like, oh shit, automatically sells. Then I look to the left and I'm like, oh, it's about to break the zone on the 4 hour. And I'm just gonna wait for another 15 minutes and take buys. But took him a little too early. Plus, we might get a little pullback on at 8 a.m. and that'll be better to get better entries.
fake out on gold potentially.
Oh, for it. To continue down. As you, Chris, you drinking coffee? Chris.
Nah, my mic's off, dude. I ain't drinking coffee. I did all my liquidity this morning, man. I'm good. I can't have any more.
You guys been wired on coffee for like
Dude, you can see my eyes. My eyes are like that.
Yeah, I see them.
No, I'm good, man. I think it's a kill.
I have a question in GJ. How do you decide between the zone, the 1 hour candles, and 30-minute because they're different by similar? I think you need to send a chart with your thought process. Okay. What's this? Gold. Sell on bearish confirmation. Okay, perfect. So what's happening right now? Let's do this here. See, so this is the mini support we have right over here. If this breaks, we're coming down to correct this move. That's what I believe.
That's what I believe on.
Would you say that that's a fake out on gold? On the 15-minute, it kind of makes sense. But then again, I would want to see a 30-minute candle close here to consider that a fake out on gold for it to continue down. So you gotta be really, really careful. Really careful. See how GJ is kind of ranging. It's kind of like, you know, kind of like at the edge over here. This is like, because you had big push up, now it's ranging, and it's going to have another push up. It's going to have another push up either with NY open or closer to, like, after NYC open.
Yeah.
You gotta be very careful.
Is...
Gold is the most manipulated pair to trade. That is correct. Can be using your way in daily time. See, there is no my way to trade. My way to trade does not exist. It's just a fact that, like, okay, for me, I think I understand how candles move, and if you can understand where candles move, let's say in the 30-minute or the 15, let's say if there's a break, then I know, okay, like logically speaking, there was a clean move that went up. So if price breaks below 143, 620 or 600, then there's going to be the same clean move going down. That's what I believe.
Exactly. People think like it's different on like a different time frame, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like candles move the same way on all time frames.
So
see if it starts to break down. I'm probably gonna look to enter around 143, 620 or something like that. But most importantly, I'd wait for this candle to close here too.
Yeah.
Because my stop is going to be around 143, 680.
Yeah, the 5 minutes making lower lows and lower highs too.
And the 15 minutes right now it just made a higher high and then it's made a higher low right now.
Yes.
I don't know if it's gonna break support. If it breaks support, I'll take sales.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
Yeah, on the 15-minute range.
Nice analysis. Yeah. Wow, Mac, that's some beautiful analysis, bro.
Great work,
all
Mac.
hail Mac.
It's up, man. He'll be buying in a minute.
Hey, go. Everybody go fuck it.
He's gonna be like, oh, sales look good. Oh, I just entered a buy.
No, that's because I just woken up.
Okay.
So I'll be sending my analysis here.
Okay.
That's my resistance.
See, the first thing is, whenever you're going to try to take a sell, you need to understand where your stop is going to be. Your stop loss is going to be key. If you ask me, an aggressive stop is going to be around 143, 680. A less aggressive stop is going to be above the 30-minute candle, which is 143, 730, which is going to be almost 11, 12 pips from entry right now, with a potential 15 pip gain down to 143, 620. Oh no, 460.
So I'm waiting for this candle to close and I'll probably get sales.
Yeah, it just broke.
Yeah, it broke, but I'm still waiting. It might retract a little, so.
Retract?
Nice. Retrace, bro.
Retrace.
Try to retract.
Rectificate.
Man.
Yo, hey, give me a second. I need to get some coffee. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you need to wake up.
A lot of coffee.
Which book have you been reading, man? Retract.
Retract, rectification, coffee.
There it goes.
Yep, almost at 10 pips and then I'm done. Let's go.
Nice.
There we go. I'm writing sales.
Yeah, I called it in the chat. I said we flip bear, so I'm gonna take a sell.
You didn't.
Scroll up in the chat, bro. Called it about an hour ago.
Oh my god.
It was right when Rakeel was in the buys.
I'm fucking with you, bro. Ollie. Oof. There we go.
Yeah, it's always the same. It's always who's right first, man.
Who's first?
GP Cat.
Look, when I first came on the stream, I said good morning. I was like, I'm in GG's.
And 10 minutes after you said, oh, I took a buy.
Nah, it's because Ted came on and Ted was like, why would you take a sell? I'm like, I don't know, I took a buy.
You don't follow the stop under or below the previous candle, correct? More so on the last high or the last low. Well, it's the same thing. If a stop is above or below a candle, it's the same thing as being above the high or the low. Come on, Robert Banks.
Robert Banks. Robert Banks.
Robert Banks. Robert Banks. I'm here to
That's
be
what I
Robert Banks.
Oh Lord.
20K, motherfucker.
Not today, man. Not today.
Nice. This is really nice. So I'll probably close at 8 a.m. for it to get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, I'm up like 5 pips right now.
I'm up 4 pips.
Nice.
You got in earlier than me.
Yeah, I entered around 143, 633.
Ooh.
Nice.
When I was talking about having an aggressive stop.
Yeah, that's kind of right on the break, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Before the break, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Having balls, man.
Mm-hmm. It's anticipation.
Cojones.
Cojones, mi hermano.
Cojones, mi hermano.
Raja, you don't see the where price is right now as a potential retest level? Look left.
No, I mean, it could, but then there was this impulse move up. So, like, if this is going to be a retest level, then the next candle has to close above, like, this little support it broke. Then I'm going to say, okay, that was a retest level. But as long as candles stay below, like, this area of break, I still think that they will correct this move down till, 143, 470. My stops are at break even, and it might get stopped out here too.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good, but I found out that I got drafted to the military. So
oh, nice.
One morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Good luck, man.
Good luck, man.
I'm not going like that shit.
Are you into like Iran or the United States?
No, I'm in Lithuania.
That was a joke.
Yeah, like we have like to do 9 months.
You have to go, right?
Yeah. If they select you randomly, like 7,000 people,
and you don't have a way out.
I mean,
what about if you say you're gay?
No, I will say I have a bunch of illnesses.
Yeah, man. Illness or religious thing?
Nah, I have asthma.
Okay,
so I'm not.
I don't think asthma.
That could work.
Is good enough. They just gonna give you like they just gonna give you like 3 inhalers. Be like, I close DJ.
I managed to cut gold cells, 12 pips right now.
Nice, man.
Oh, you got that.
Same.
Fake out.
I got that fake out. Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Fake out.
Yeah, you guys called it. Glenn called it too.
Glenn called it, yeah.
Sure, Mac didn't do it first.
No, I didn't. I actually did it on the chat. I did it too. I said it to Constantine. I'm like, hey, watch out for that fake out.
Yeah.
Good old GJ. Right, so I'm gonna go in buys right now. Okay.
You still shorts, Mac?
If I'm wearing shorts, yeah. No, bro, I got closed. I closed then. Because it's already coming to 8 a.m. So I want to get no New York push and stop me out. So I closed at break even.
So at 8 a.m., you just put everything at break even.
It's not that I put everything at break even, it's that I'm careful because this candle here looks like some liquidity grab to continue up.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped here, which was my break even point. See it? So right now, probably at 8 a.m., I'm just gonna make sure I have to make some sort of.
Because I'm thinking of entering a short, but we're gonna have the New York Open, so
Yeah, I suggest
You're a genius, and I'm starting to think like you. I believe in going in the right direction. Oh, nice. Wow, what a pullback on gold. God damn.
yeah.
Everybody got caught in that. I took buys.
I got stopped out.
Came down and boom.
Oh, you were looking at. Oh, I see.
See,
So
that's why it's important to take profits, secure profits.
Yeah.
I still like the sell if it closes where it's at.
I see. I'm not sure where that open.
I'm gonna do that. Break that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the 5 minute just kind of retested that area, bro. That 620 you were talking about. Yeah, 626.
Yes.
So I think it's gonna, like you were saying, correct that. At least go down to like 500.
Yeah, 500 sounds more reasonable than the whole correction.
Yeah, I'm just taking it on the 5 minute clean candle, so I'm gonna take profit at like 519 on the runner.
Yeah, that's 11 pips, around 10 pips.
It'd be 16 for me.
Oh, you went in early.
Yeah, I got in at 666. Yeah, once that 30-minute flipped, I got in right away.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully it works.
Yeah, just gotta be careful because, like I said, it's 1 minute already for 8 a.m. So I don't know if it's gonna pull back again. Just secure profits and good.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get wicked out.
Yeah, so gold ended up just being a 30-minute takeout.
Yeah,
15 down 30.
Yeah, I just got out just at 7:59 because I'm like,
I couldn't even execute that fast on that 30. Like, it just dropped way too hard.
Yeah. Well, once it had that pullback off that zone, I figured it would be valid to sort of take a buy up, and it's doing the exact same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
I think buys now, if we get up to 56.80 are probably valid to go up to 15.59.
You can't sit there, he's an idiot. Copper buys.
No bear buys.
No bear buys. Gold.
GG sells.
Yeah, I think gold grabbed liquidity here
Yep.
Yeah.
to continue moving.
Yeah, I like that.
Because if you look on the 1 hour too, 1 hour is just making higher highs and higher lows in the candles.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 pips in.
Nice.
Yeah, on 4.
So we should, once we break above this 30-minute wick. Well, there we go.
Yeah, just
There we go. As soon as you said it.
Yeah, once we break above it, we should be good. I just don't want it to tap it and then pull back because that'll suck hard.
being that like rangy thing again.
Yeah.
Get out. Yeah, I don't want that.
The 5 minutes should go to 1560. But I'll see what we can get out of this.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. That's a nice 5 minute candle.
Yeah, once we break above 1557.70, we should be off to the races. I think your first stop is 1558.57. That's the first stop we should hit up.
58%.
Yeah, 1558.57.
But the bad thing about this is that the stop loss has to be huge if you want to enter it.
Well, then you just gotta,
Back and wait.
yeah.
I used to buy stock myself.
Yeah, so
that time. Yeah, just to. Well, I'm here watching it this time. I'm still annoyed from yesterday, to be honest. I thought I will make one work. God damn it.
And it pulled all the way back. Wow, that was a 7 pip gain down to nothing.
You just gotta be very careful. It's like trying to put a needle through it.
Yep. So I was trying to do. I was trying to thread that needle.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to get stopped.
Yeah, it's like 0.1 away from taking out my runner.
This 5 minute candle should fly. I don't know why it's not. Hey, well.
It's just chilling. Just chilling.
Raja, you said stop hunts don't exist, but you use the term liquidity grab a lot. Just wondering what's the difference between the two for you. For me, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's almost like the same thing. Like liquidity grabs are just the opposite moves to continue in the main move. So like this move down, I would consider this as a liquidity grab for a continuation of a move up. But for that to happen, the candle has to close above, let's say, 1557 for that to be true. You know, so there are conditions on everything. Like if you look at GJ here, now if this candle closes back above the support, then this move down was a fake out / liquidity grab / a stop hunt, someone might say, for a continuation of a bullish move.
Or a retest of that level, I was saying. Which,
yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I remember you talked about that too. This level right over here.
Yeah, I got stopped out in gold too.
Yeah, you know, if people here have taken more than 2 trades, you should just call it a day, because there's no reason for anyone to overtrade.
Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Yeah, because if you overtrade, man, listen, if you overtrade now in 2020, you're going to be doing the same things you did in 2019, 2018, 2017, and the result was you got nowhere. Seriously, you got nowhere. You know, like, stop, like Paul said it right, like, stop worrying about being right or calling the right trade, because no one cares.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
one
nobody
cares.
gives a
No one cares. You just have to focus on your process. You take 2 trades, you take two ideas, they don't work out, that's okay. You know, in hindsight now, you know, if you took 2 trades, they were both losses, and you start looking at this trade here, you're like, okay, you know what, these guys are going to try to take buys. You don't have to take those buys because your trading criteria has been met for the day. That's very important.
I think that's what people get confused on, is that if you don't take a trade, they feel like it's not the right trade.
Right. I just took basically I just took a GJ sell, got stopped out of break even, so I'm considering that a loss. And I took a gold buy because I thought it was going to fly up because of New York volume. And actually, I got stopped out, and I got stopped at 8 pips. So I consider that a second loss. I'm done for the day, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. People just got to trade what they're comfortable with, because like when you took those buys when it broke the high of the 15, like I wasn't comfortable with that, so I didn't take it. But I'm sure there were other people on the stream that weren't comfortable with it and they took it just because you took it.
Yeah.
So.
And I basically lost $8 today, but I'm not gonna overtrade. Well, get coffee. Rock it up, fam.
Ooh, wow, it looks like GG's going to continue moving here.
Yeah, it's going to break.
Above 143,
There
800.
we go. There we go.
Oh, wow. God damn. So fast and vicious.
25 pip candle.
Yeah, 25 pip candle here. Broke above 143,800. Ha! Now what's next? 144. Wow, still bullish. Do we know why the hell there's so much movement without news? Yeah, it's just there's just a lot of volume here on the pound.
Yeah, I think because yesterday as well was, a little low volume. Maybe it's kind of doubled up a bit today. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's North Korea?
Oh,
North Korea is gonna probably fire some missiles tonight.
Sit. Buy gold. Okay, let's go.
North Korea is getting ready to fire missiles, man.
God damn.
Honestly, I just think I think he's A, bored, and B, he hasn't been in the limelight for a while, so I think he's getting a bit of FOMO.
Yep.
Same as Russia's been very quiet.
Yeah,
He's
he's like
everyone's forgotten about him.
He's like, if you guys want to put sanctions on us, all right then, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my brother-in-law just messaged me the pound will be strong today because of Trump visiting Switzerland and doing trade deals. Yeah, that could be it too.
I think they said that they were not going to do the trade deal until once we've left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Boris, and I think Trump said something yesterday about it. He's not happy with Boris Johnson and that he's just taking his time.
He's just trying to feel him out, that's it. How would you determine a change in trend direction? I think there's a video on YouTube. There's a lot of videos on that on my YouTube channel, so you need to go through all those videos. Oh, someone sent the wrong chart. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I think this is gonna continue moving. Gold here too, god damn.
Yeah, I got stopped at a gold.
Yeah, I'll close my ones on GG. I was going to hold till 45. I can't do it.
Yeah, 30 fake out was nice on gold. Didn't break the high of that the fake out candle.
Gold's breaking below support. Should come down.
Yeah, I should fill that whole area now.
Yep. Okay, what's this? Resistance, support. Yesterday, daily candle. Oh, this is a 1 hour chart. Take a sell, but this area troubles me. Well, if the area troubles you, then it's no longer a sell, and I see that this candle broke the high. So it's no longer a sell. You know, if Trump is really talking there in Europe, you know, this daily should continue up to 144. So Ted, you must be right over there.
Wow.
Trump's doing something stupid with gold.
Yeah.
Wow, this coffee is the best. God damn, gold finesse the shit out of it. Oh man.
Well, no, it just didn't break 15, the high, that 1558 area.
No, yeah, I see it.
And then once it broke through that 1554 zone or whatever it is, we should fill that area. My only caution is the area of this zone is very wide, right? So we could technically dip all the way down to here and then pull right back up. That's my caution.
Yeah, right there. Imagine grabbing buys from here. Delicious.
Tough to grab buys with such bearish momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've done it before. I've seen you snipe.
Yeah, but the way the daily candle is ranging. So there's a difference, right? So you have to look at the overall market structure. It's easy to do that when the daily candle is a very strong bullish candle and you know that this is a rejection to go further up. Right now, the daily candle doesn't support that idea. So doing that could cause you problems. So Glenn was saying, we're looking at sells. I didn't believe that at first because I was looking at support being held. But if support breaks here, the sells are valid, but more importantly, you can't call a liquidity grab because how deep are we going to go into that zone? That's the difference. So you have to understand when to use that opportunity and when not to use that opportunity. Right now, based on overall structure, even on the 4 hour, we're very, very strong bearish at this point. We're breaking that support area. So trying to call a liquidity grab right now would not be valid. If the candles were bullish and this was a pullback, then yes, you can say that it was a liquidity grab. But all the candles are bearish. It doesn't make sense to do that.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree 100%. But let's say like the structure was bullish on the 1 hour and 30 minute, and this happened right now. Will you take buys at the wick?
Well, I mean, once again, you would have to look at the overall structure. I think trying to do those hypotheticals, it doesn't make sense. It's when the opportunity is presenting itself, then you can look at that and say what makes sense here, right? You would say over here, as an example, this would probably be a liquidity grab, right? Because you have movement this direction going this way. Going down over here, there's no liquidity grab at that point.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's where you'll have issues. Oh, what?
If you want to make money by WTA, can nobody kick this guy off the YouTube stream?
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
Oh my god, I wish I could do it.
I don't even know how to do that yet.
So you gotta be a moderator here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, but can't I mean like on mine, the owner should be able to ban and kick people, right?
You can on your own.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can, man.
I
Yeah,
have
you
no
can.
idea how. No idea.
Next to the person's name, it's like a.
There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way.
Next to the person's name, it's like 3 little dots. Click on
Oh, okay, click that.
it. Yeah, you can ban everyone, man.
Oh, okay.
I love that button.
Yeah, it was getting wild last night. There was just too much negativity going on. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, that's why I tend to stay away from YouTube, but I like to answer questions sometimes, but pointless. This guy literally just spent 20 minutes of my time. Thank you. Wow, DJ looks like it's gonna take off.
Hey, Rakeel, have you seen any of Mitch's analysis? Oh, he left, didn't he?
I hope you're gonna say good things.
Yeah, no, you're really, really good analysis.
Whoa, GG, man.
Yeah,
It's just the
Just
confidence.
tough.
Like,
Yeah.
for instance, I had the idea of putting a buy stop at 143,800, and
sensible.
there she goes.
Chris, are you holding any GJ?
Nah, bro, I closed everything, man. And I was the one that said I was going to hold to 45.
Yeah, that's right.
Where on GJ?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll close it. I'll close everything, man. It's
Nice, you
fine.
said up 144 at least.
Yeah, I could see it get to there and then maybe 350. To be honest, you have to get the daily resistance first. Make sure you get past, but I can't see it being a problem if it continues its momentum.
Yeah, I got some on GJ too.
This candle's pretty beefy, to be fair, so it might chill a minute. It's kind of
Look at
level
that.
now.
Man, it tapped right in 144.
Yeah.
Right in 144.
It's like a dagger, that one, right in there.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the torch guy made it.
Real.
Yeah, man,
Nice,
mate.
man.
No
Decent.
fucking loss, man.
That's good. No loss.
No
at all.
fucking loss, man.
That's nice, man. Good work.
Amazing.
Oh, fair play. Good work.
Amazing guy, man.
Yeah, that's very nice. Really happy for the guy.
Yeah.
He over risked, but
Yep.
he did it.
Was he using
Did it.
like stop losses and stuff or not? I've not.
No stop.
No.
Oh,
He
shit.
No stop game.
Never used the stop loss.
Yeah.
What's a stop loss, man?
Never.
Still risky.
For what? Yeah, risky as hell, but they don't care if they blow it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It takes that sort of side of it goes away. But still, fair play for doing it. First one, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, first one to achieve 7,000.
Good.
7K.
Oh, he actually did it.
Well, he's around 6,000 something, right?
Oh well, with this
Wow.
push up, he should have gotten to 7,000 now.
Yeah, because he's GU, no? What's it, GU?
Yeah, he trades GU.
Yeah.
No, he took GJ, GA, GU, all pump.
Oh no, he actually closed. It's at 6,700, so he's still missing 300.
I bet where she left it over now.
Oh wow!
I imagine he loses all.
He had GA buys, and he closed.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
At what structural level would you consider sells on gold? Sells on gold would be a break and close below 1544.50. That's going to be sells on gold. Yeah, I'm just happy GJ played out at the very end.
So I was right. My buy was pretty good.
Yeah, Mac. Thanks.
Yeah, I took entries when this candle started. I had a 10 pip stop. I'm like, okay, you know what? I just take entries, 10 pip stop. Trend is up, broken above 143.800. You know, it should continue moving bullish. It didn't even come to retrace down to my entries, just went straight up.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping, you know, for it to go back to 80 and then push. And nothing.
Ooh, someone got in gold sells and now they're chilling. Awesome, man. Perfect. I think if you get a close over here, gold's going to continue moving down. Because it tried to go up 1, 2, 3 times and couldn't maintain its move up.
$15.54 is a very strong level.
Yeah, it's like a 15 pip stop and a fucking 20 pip gain. Should I hold this? Okay, let's take a look here. Someone said, should I hold this? It's like a, well,
Hold on.
no, it's a wrong chart. What was your buy stop level? At first, my buy stop was 143.800, but I didn't want it to get wicked out, you know, like as it came down. So I just waited for the candle to close. Once it closed above, I took buys and with a 10 pip stop, and then that was it. I let it run. Over there, I was risking 50% of my this week's profits. Not 50% of the account, but 50% profits. Oh, nice. Gold is running nice too. Oh, god damn.
Man, I had sales on gold. I was up to 12 pips and I got stopped at break even. Then I took buys. I got stopped at break even again and now it's dropping again. Man, days like this.
Oh, there you go. It's got 10 pips on gold here.
$15.51 is probably the target now if it keeps dropping like this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you got it marked out. Yeah, well, I missed that sell. Missed my GJ buy though.
Yeah, same here.
Raja, where are you looking at getting in gold for a buy? Just hopped on. Good morning. Corey Mullins, I think you should shut down the stream and go back to what you were doing. Because this is just fucking stupid, man. People come on, oh hey, when are you taking a buy? This thing is falling. I'm in sells and you're looking for buys. God damn. Man, that's like coming to class, hey, we have a test today? What's the test on?
Just turn around and leave the room.
Yeah, it's turn around, leave the room, sir.
Bro, you know what? For some reason, sometimes I think people love to get roasted. You know?
I don't know. I wouldn't like to get
Yeah,
roasted
man,
every day.
it's like when they start fighting or telling something stupid to Ted, they love to listen to Ted. Ted is mad, you know.
Yeah.
Man.
They love to listen to Ted getting mad.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, we triggered you." I'm like, "You didn't trigger me." I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I feel it's stupid that like people are this dumb. Like, like how are you this stupid? Like, that's where my frustration comes in. It's like, man, you want to trade the markets, and I hear you talk like this. It's like, oh boy, you're in for
yeah, man.
For gold to keep going down, wouldn't you need the candle to get past the previous 2 wicks? No, basically, like this candle, it broke below. It broke and closed below this support here. So now when you look left, you see that the next major support is around 1550. You know, but like also these are safe targets here, 1551, even this wick right here, 1551, 50, 60, and 80. Can I know your gold position? Yeah, I had a 1554, 49. Right when we were talking about, you know, you could have a 15 pip stop and a 20 pip gain. It was around like here. Oh, that was actually 20 pip gain. I got 12, 13 pips out of it. Been taking some losses lately. Need to take a break. I think you need to stop over trading. That's the best way to not take losses, is to stop over trading. And also you need to realize that this is the 3rd week of January. This is a Tuesday today. You got Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, you know. So if you've taken 1 or 2 losses here today and you're left behind, trust me, you're not left behind at all. You are not left behind.
I thought it was Wednesday last night. I was like, damn, the week's already over.
You know, the only reason you're going to feel like you're left behind is from social media.
Ah, shit. I can't believe I missed GJ. Just because I was making coffee. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. We gotta take out the garbage.
Garbage day.
Yeah, it's a garbage day today.
Why not snow?
So, you know, in Canada, if someone's not from Canada, the US or North America here, in Canada, we have so when I first moved to Canada, I was surprised that they had, well, in PEI, they had 3 bins. One for plastics, one for your general garbage, and one for compost. Compost is food. And we were just, that was a mind fuck. You know, because in Pakistan, you just throw all your garbage in just like one big bin and they just take it away. But in Canada, you had to sort it out, and we're like, what the fuck is this? We have to sort this whole thing out.
Man.
The reason why is that people make a lot of money off that, and they pay the government because plastic sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. We have to do that.
And compost even sells more for fertilizer.
Across all Europe, you have to do it.
Or 4 bins.
Yeah.
You have 4 bins, and we got 3 bins, and I'm already mindfucked.
Yeah, I got 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 too.
I got 3 bins, and I'm already mindfucked. Imagine having 4. Like, the level of anxiety I'll have. I'm like,
Someone's roasting Mac in the YouTube chat.
What do I wrote? What would I throw this candy wrap? Well, what's he saying?
They said if you're taking out the garbage, shouldn't you be taking Mac out too?
That's funny.
That's pretty mean, man.
Who's that? I want to kick him out of the
That's
chat.
really mean.
Who's that?
That is funny. No, that was funny.
Oh, show
Yeah.
some respect for Mac, man.
That was hilarious.
That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah. Like, you know, Mac is the only guy I know who knows how to take a joke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mac can take a
I
joke.
mean, life is one. Like, where would I get mad if somebody says put me in the trash can? I'd
Yeah.
actually enjoy it. Because, you know what? They'll probably have more money than you in that trash can than you'll probably ever have in your life. So. And it's a stupid joke, like put Maggie in a trash can. Okay.
Yeah, look at this price action in gold now. See that candle, man? That candle
Yeah.
closed with no wick at the bottom too.
Bro, gold finesse the fuck out of everyone. So now it's gonna continue to push up, watch. Oof.
Alright, I'll be right back.
That's sort of the idea I see. Once we break above that level.
Did you try to get in, Ted? Or
No, not yet. I'm gonna wait for it to sort of go bullish and then try and jump in. I think we still have a lot of room just because these are my thoughts. This is just a pullback for the new hour, which we always see.
Yep.
The other thing is too, we're gonna have a big push towards the London close.
Yes.
And that should drive us up to like 144, 200.
Yeah, past the daily resistance, I think that's what we
right.
need. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took an entry on this kind of pullback this time, actually.
Yeah, because that's my anticipation. I don't think we're going to drop. I think that this is going to just bounce around for the next hour or so, and then we're going to get some massive push towards the end of the next hour, and that will be that will be the main, like that'll be another drive up. Because I think this candle here, this initial drive here, that is the smoking gun to say, hey, we're going to come back.
It's all signs point in that direction, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think so. So basically, that's wicked out at the exact same point to the left on the 30 minute. I don't know if yeah, okay. I was going to say, I'm sure you've seen it, but
yeah. So I think that this has a lot of room to move. I think the next hour you're going to get a nice push.
Kind of excited to see if we actually get it, because that's so mirrored right now. Like a lot of it, if that makes sense, not just the individual candle, just like the formation. So I mean, I would be very, very excited if we got this kind of next candle similar.
Yeah, I mean, I look at the hour charts. The hour charts, we just tapped into that zone, and if we're going, the next major zone is at like 144, 200. So I mean, I think we'll see a little bit of movement, providing this holds support. For this trade to be valid, we need this area to hold essentially. And then at that point, we should start stepping up, like in this direction here. Like I said, this should be filled, and I think the next couple of candles are going to do it. And then I think target wise, we should be over here. That's just based on the hourly charts.
Yeah, very sensible.
I think there's a lot of momentum to do that, because we had this area here. If you think this was your sort of your consolidation, this was your break. This was your break here, and now we're consolidating here to then break up over here. That's what I see happening.
Yeah, because I was aiming at 44, 200-ish. I've got my stop at about, well, just underneath this kind of hour at the minute. Well, not quite that far, but nearly. It's not closed yet, but that kind of level.
Yeah, so it's just bouncing around here, but I think once we get some momentum, you might find that it's going to do what it needs to do to get up there.
What was I going to say? Yeah, that 4 hour, you see obviously how strong that is. Would you expect some kind of pullback though on the next one?
Well, I think that's what we're getting. We're getting a little bit of a push pullback here, and then that's
just
what's
to
going
leave.
to start us. Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in the next hour, this hour candle sort of ranges and then drives up. And then, like I said, once we enter into this area over here, like in the upper region here, that's where I think we have the momentum then afterwards to go right to 144, 200. I think that's essentially what'll happen.
Yeah, it makes sense completely.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm just waiting for that. Get some, consolidation down here and a break. Because that will probably be safer if it breaks above this area, right? To continue up.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. But I mean, the thing is, what we're looking at now is if this holds support,
right here,
then you have the opportunity to buy all in here to further break up, right? Where we missed this initial buy here, so now we're doing the exact same thing that we would have done over here.
Right. What about the range here? This range.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We're buying on the anticipation that doesn't break. It doesn't matter what happens in this range here when we know overall we're bullish. The idea is what we're doing is we're managing our trade, saying if we don't break this support, then I can say my stop loss is this much, and then I don't care what happens in here, because as long as we don't break support, it's irrelevant to how this movement happens, because all we're doing is we're waiting to have the movement go further up.
Right, before London close.
Yeah, before anything, it doesn't matter. Once
Doesn't
you're in the
matter.
trade,
That's it.
the invalid portion of the trade is if we break this support level. That's the invalid part. It doesn't matter how long it takes for the trade to get up to here. It matters is if this doesn't break.
So it would be safe to say take buys right now.
Well, I mean,
If you
according to your
believe.
plan, yeah, if you
Yeah.
believe.
According
yeah.
to my plan, right?
Yeah.
If you believe you weren't going to break that lower part there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Like if you take a buy right now, you're saying that I believe
You're
this is not
actually-
going to break, and this is my stop loss coming into this zone over here. So
Right.
whatever the range is here, this is my stop. Whatever my goal is for a gain over here, that as long as it's positive, then I'm fine.
Yep.
Right. Makes sense. Plus there is that wick which needs to get filled.
Yeah. And that's what we're aiming for, and we're aiming for it based on the next hour. We should have a further push, and the new hour should then continue further up.
Right. I
Right?
agree with that.
Yeah, because what you're doing is you're visualizing what is going to happen with this candle here, and then eventually what's going to happen over here. That's what you're trying to do right now. But first things first, you always map out where I believe my stop loss should be.
Yeah, where's your danger?
Right.
Yeah, danger zone. Yeah.
Right.
The danger zone.
Well, that's what I'll class it as. Yeah, I don't want it in that gap. So where would I put it?
Yeah.
So up to that wick, that's around 8-9 pips. That's really good.
Yeah, but we're anticipating it breaking past that anyways.
Breaking way past that, right?
Because
So
we're
it will be
still
good
early
time,
in the North American session, and we still have the London close to push that further.
Yeah, we're looking for like continuation. Right.
The key thing here is where is your stop loss? That's all you have to think about is where am I placing my stop, and where does my stop make sense? That's the first thing you have to map out is your stop. If you don't map out a stop right now, there's no point of you trying to take buys or sells or whatever you're doing. You always have to consider where am I placing my stop and where does it make the most sense for my trade.
Right. Well, I'm in GJ buys right now. So
Okay.
I think it's definitely gonna take off, and I'm gonna close some runners at 8 pips, 9 pips with the wick fill, and then can leave maybe 2 with continuation up. Oof. Okay, taking out.
Man, it moves half a pip, dude. So you make me look. It's like where? Oh,
I made you look, right? I made you look, though, right?
bro, come on, man.
It's flying. It's flying.
Oh,
The rocket news.
no, because I don't think you know how this is super serious, man. If we get past daily resistance, we've got some serious issues going on.
Yeah.
Got loads.
So now we're going through. Watch.
We're like 45s and all sorts.
I got entries right here.
Times.
I got entries right here. Boom.
I thought you finished for the day.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he
I'm
said
not.
that like half an hour ago.
I thought he called it. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
no, I said it, but I'm not. I saw a move and just want to make some money today.
Man, I think you overtrade a lot.
I think the chat said that too.
I'm gonna stick with that analysis.
Banhammer.
I think it's good because what it shows is it shows the average person that there are people out there that continuously defy what they want to do and they still make those same mistakes. So like Alex Mac, he resonates with a lot of people on the YouTube channel because they all look at him saying, hey, if this guy's doing it, I can too. So you guys all lump yourself in the same category. So there's varying opinions on what trading is and what's going to happen. So I mean, I think whatever Mac does, he does, and the outcome will speak for itself over the next 6 months, right?
That's it.
Yep.
I haven't taken a single trade today.
Hang on, I've got a gold star in my pocket. Ready? If you don't see a setup, you don't have to trade every day.
Yeah, of course. I just need 3 winners on the week, just 3. And that's it.
Nice.
I'm just risking profits from last night's gold trades. So
Where did you say you got out, Ted?
I got it at 1567.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I cleared 610,000 last night. With that trade.
Oh, good old boy. Well done, man.
Yeah, so now today is just fun and games. So.
It's even better though because you called it, and it's so far ahead of time, and it's so obvious. It's brilliant. Man.
Yeah, it was. I mean, and this is the same thing with this trade right now with GJ. Like this trade with GJ, I think if we can get this and we can hold it, you might find that if we break above 144 200 or 144, actually, sorry, if we get above 144 400.
Yeah.
And we're off to the races all the way back up to 145 and then 147.
I'm so stupid. I closed my trades. I closed them just under 500. I was had some cracking trades from 43.
Yeah, if we can get this daily candle to have one just giant push and not consolidate in this daily range, if we can get this candle just to break out, man, this is one of the trades where you could hold it. And we could go right through to like 145. Because that's what you always hope for with GJ. GJ and gold are those fickle pairs that, man, if you catch that one breakout, like if you caught a breakout with GJ, say down over here at like 143 500 and you're down over there, and all this, you're holding that forever. Like you're just going to keep going, and you're just literally moving your stop to like over here, and you're just letting it run.
It makes me feel even worse because I got it at 143.0.
So and well, gold was easy because gold this retest here. So now you're
but if you look,
anybody asking questions about this, just kill everybody. You basically have for anybody asking.
I can't hear you.
That's Jeevan.
Oh, it's Jeevan here. What's up, man?
No, I think it's someone. Playing a video of him. Yeah. You see on gold, this 15-minute closed above the zone. And the next one went.
I just want GJ to break like into the 900s into 144. If we can do that, then
I'll be very happy then.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the plan was from the start of the week. If we can turn, and that news catalyst kind of give it a good edge, and that's kind of pushed it into shape.
Yeah,
which is nice, man. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with my profits for today. I'm not complaining, but damn, it's about the 4th time I've done that now. I need to find a better way of scaling in different trades on the way up. I need to do that better. Not so they're kind of running at the same time, and then I can choose to take a percentage as well. Especially when I get such a big move.
Yeah, GJ. Just need GJ to push a bit. Probably in the next half hour or so, we'll get that drive up.
Hope it comes down to 750.
I said that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hope it comes down to 7.
No, there's area.
Oh yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're just still in that zone.
Yeah.
Like
this, and then boom.
Yeah, gold is sort of holding that support for a bit, and then once 9 o'clock comes, it'll probably smash through.
You know what I'm trying to do?
What?
I'll show you.
Yeah, real good, man. Awesome. I bet it's TikTok.
Look at this quality.
Oh god damn.
Look at that. That's the front camera, man. Look at that.
It's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was from like 2019, right?
You want to go get them?
They came out with a new Samsung.
You want to go get them bad boys plucked?
Oh, someone sent the wrong chart.
Yeah.
Alright, 15-minute about to close, 30-minute about to close, 30-minute closing bullish, making a higher high and a higher low, potential to fill the wick. GJ, is it wise to buy on daily time frame and let the profits to accumulate? Well, oh, yeah, I guess the bulk of the move is done for today. The bulk of the move. So what you might find is you might find some consolidation heading upwards. Man, I don't even know what GJ's like. I mean, if it spikes to 144, 100, I don't think it's going to spike further than that. Because I think we talked about it this morning. That's like the daily high over here.
Yeah, it's kind of resistance, but
yeah,
nice
I agree.
To form a support above.
Yeah, that's the idea. So as if you're in a trade right now, we get to 144, 100. That's where you can hold that trade probably as it moves. That's what we're trying to do right now. That's what we were talking about earlier. Is if we can break. If this push happens and we break above in the hour candles or the 30-minute candles, then you have a nice trade that you could possibly hold to 145, which I'm going to try and do.
If you do it this time, I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, I just want one big GJ trade again.
We did
like gold.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did 2 last year. Gold trades are easy, like to hold. Like once you get a nice entry, gold's easy to hold. But GJ, I think we still have a long room up to correct. So
yeah, I was looking longer term earlier on in London actually when I was getting a little bit bored waiting, and yeah, there's plenty of bigger targets, not lots of areas.
Yeah, like I really think now if we get a good push in this hour candle, we should push all the way into 144. That's the target. If we get to 144, then we got problems because there's a big consolidation range there in the hour. But 144 should be an easy target right now.
Yeah. 144 even. Yeah, that's what I have my TV at. Oh, my TV's at 144, 100.
This candle should look something like this.
And we might get a little bearish candle on that.
You're gonna get a pullback and then it should push up.
Yeah, it needs to make the 4-hour wick, down wick. So.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, because that's what I was saying to Teddy. I don't know whether this would potentially pull back to like the 780s or something.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
For me, I think that would be a relatively sensible area. But
yeah, if it makes sense.
My stops are below that level because I'm aiming longer term. You never know. You could just get one with like same as this candle, this 4-hour candle. Previous one, it's got hardly any wick, and it just doesn't see it. So we'll see. Kind of exciting.
Hard pushes, just because we're so close to 144. The round numbers.
Yeah, we had similar at 43, didn't we? It kind of used it as support resistance and used it as kind of a rejection place, and yeah, it was a little bit awkward around that area. Come on, baby, let's go. Jump. Hey, what's the chance of theoretically smashing through it one time and then? That's what I was trying to put like weighing up terms of.
My only thing is if when it smashes through like that, I don't like it just because then the pullbacks are super hard. I'd like if it runs just a steady push up, like if we get steady moves, and then we get the breakout further up, because then when it pulls back, we're still in profits at that point.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, so that's what I was hoping. It's just going to go as it is now, bit by bit.
Yeah,
just get
like
past
if
the
it goes
kick
up, and if it goes like to 144 or 050, like it does stuff like that, and if it hangs around at 144, I'd appreciate that more.
I think so.
And then this candle just driving up to like 144, like, well, I mean, technically speaking, if it drives up to 144 200, that's good for us as well. If you get that drive up, it's just more of the fact that you're going to be playing around that range then at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it would leave a good target, I'm sure, if it did that. But not target, I mean range to continue.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just I want to get out of this area here. Like if we can get up to here and then just hold support there, that's better for us than playing around in this area here, because then like BK was saying, we could technically dump down to here, and I don't want to be in that drawdown for the sake of this, where like we should be able to break out of this area right now, which we're slowly doing.
Yeah, it's the best chance it's had for ages.
Just about to move my stop loss in profits.
I'm already up 10 pips, so no wait. Yeah, 14 pips.
Just want this to
No,
break.
I can't be. Oh no, 5 pips.
I want to get to 143.980. If we can get up a little bit higher, then I'm gonna start moving my stop loss up.
If you were thinking of scaling, Ted, currently from this position, would you be putting large? Well, I suppose it doesn't. I think you use the same lot regardless.
Yeah.
Of the minute, yeah. Sorry, it didn't really make sense.
No, I would start scaling in above 144.
Yeah. Okay. But would you say, for instance, if you were using a specific lot and you weren't, would you go higher at that point once you've got a little bit more confirmation?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, just keep scaling in and use a larger lot size, and use your equity that you're building from the previous position to cushion that lot size.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it makes sense. So we're kind of discussing that this morning, and there's a few different opinions on it. But they all make sense, to be fair. It's just something I've never really grasped 100%. Although I do it, it seems to work out successful most of the time. Obviously, you lose one at some point, but it's
yeah, but the idea is you're not going to lose big, because what you've done is you've moved your stop into where your original position is in profits, and then the profits from that position cushion the loss from your other one.
Yeah, because this is where the position was earlier when I closed at just under 500. I wasn't sure at that point what to do, and I was like, should I take one at this point when it started to pull back? That's what put me off, you see, because of the zone it had, and I thought that could be a potential area to join again. And then obviously I could move up to that point, so I wouldn't really lose much, if anything. Yeah. Just a bit more practice with that, I think so.
Ted, I have a question.
Sure.
So yesterday, obviously, you traded a gold breakout. So I was wondering, when you're trading like breakouts, where would you place the stop loss?
Well, you would have to wait for the breakout to happen and then see what the market structure looked like at that time.
Okay. So that, for example, yesterday's trade, would you just place it back, the stop loss back into the range, or?
Well, no, you can see where the stop loss would have been, because at when it broke out if support was held at 1560.
Okay, I see.
Right, so all you have to do is move your stop loss to 1560 as it broke out, and you would see that huge push up, right? You get that push all the way up to 1567. Your stop loss is then now negated because of the fact that you had that push all the way up.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, someone sent a chart. Oh, someone sent the wrong chart. Raja, are you in a trade? No, I'm in no trades. 0 trades. The last trade I took was this gold sell. That's it. So I only took GJ buys and gold sells.
I thought it was GJSL. Was it?
Oh yeah, that got stopped out at break even.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't remember you taking the gold one. Not bad.
Yeah, then
obviously
I got.
wasn't analysing.
Analyzing.
Steady.
Steady. Steady. Steady Teddy. $144, 100. I mean, if we get a spike up, it can potentially hit 144, 400. If we see to the left, it's a huge gladiator candle.
Yeah, long-term target, you're looking at 144, 400. That's a long-term target. Now it's playing in this range again.
Mm-hmm. I just don't want that like last week, that 5-minute
spike.
Spike, yeah.
No, I don't think we have that because of the fact that we have a breakout here.
Yeah.
Especially if you look how it's formed in the 15-minute since the big move in London. You can see how it's done.
Yeah,
makes sense
it's
now.
actually holding support really strong.
So it creates its high, comes down with a couple of candles, and then carries on and does its job. It's the same kind of thing, creates support now.
Everybody, you basically have, for anybody asking questions about the subscription, you have
And who's
10
doing
days to
that?
log in just per month.
No, I don't know.
Presentation.
Wow, this music is so nice.
What is it?
We cannot hear it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
only
I
on
can't hear
YouTube.
it. Send the link.
Yeah, I've got a playlist the other day, a special one, which is pretty, it's like chilled. And I was kind of falling asleep to it.
You have music now, Chris?
Well, if you came on the stream, you'd know,
I was on the stream this morning, man.
Oh, you weren't in YouTube though, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. It's not on Zoom, no.
Looks like we're getting that pull back to the 700s. Oh, well.
Gold is going to 1550.
Yeah, gold's moving nice.
Really nice today. Yeah, come on, GG. Give me that trade.
Sells?
No, I'm waiting to take a long.
You waiting for the pullback? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
You're still holding the sell?
Oh yeah.
The buy?
Buy.
Yeah, the buy. Yeah, the buys. Yeah, I'm not anywhere deep in drawdown.
Yeah, I'm considering maybe
Like
just
I'm in 3 pips drawdown for gold for GJ. That's nothing.
Oh, that was a good entry, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took it at the wicks on the 15.
Yeah. So that's easy.
Good.
Yeah, easy for you, man.
Because the thing is with GJ, one candle just flips right away. That's why I'm not concerned about GJ right now.
Yeah.
Used to trading that all the time.
Yeah, you know how it moves.
Yeah, like 5
That's
pip.
key because
5
you're
pip
relaxing.
retracement. Yeah, 5 pip retracement's nothing on GJ. Like that's.
It looks like a cobra. Coils you up and then it bites you and then venom spills out. And then boom.
So this morning when we came to the stream, we talked about if gold's gonna maintain a move above 1557, it's gonna go to 1559. But if it maintains the move below 1554, it's gonna come down to 1550. See, you always mark down your two most recent levels. So over here 1557, recent 2 levels, and if they break, where is price most likely to go?
Rakeel, can you go to 15 on gold?
Yeah.
I was about to take a short, but this one closed above.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah, I took shorts somewhere over here. When this candle was
you
breaking the
took
low.
this move right down.
Yeah, I took this
so
move down.
I saw 13-minute close in below, so I said I'm gonna take an entry, and take the wick fill or the push down. But this closed above, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, now when I look at it, this was the candle then, 20 pip stop and a 30 pip gain.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Don't stop.
That was the trade, the easy trade.
Yeah.
Don't stop believing.
This is where magic keys come in handy, like if you're risking 2%, you open your calc, you bring the line up to whatever pips it is, it's always going to risk 2%.
Yeah, that's
Bro, I want to get one so bad, but I'm still not used to the windows.
Oh, just go to the website, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It's the Windows PC, the laptop that I bought.
Yeah.
HP Expector.
Just go to the website and order one.
But I have a Mac. How am I supposed to use it?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Remember that I bought the MacBook, the laptop?
Yeah, I'd
You
say
can call it the iMagic keys. Rakeel.
No. Well,
Mac
once you get
version.
the Mac version, right?
And
Mac.
charge
It's
double.
sponsored by Mac.
By Macedonian.
Macedonian nuts. Oh, I got a pretty good entry on GJ. I got entries at 143,800 flat.
Yeah, GJ.
BP 20K motherfucker.
Not today, man. Not
Bounce
today.
around.
Really slow for my taste.
London close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm actually excited if we can hold support here on the 30-minute with GJ.
Yeah.
That's
gonna be my trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want to add another position.
Me too.
Yeah, I won't tell you what I did then.
Oh, you added another one.
Yeah, I did.
You little
think-
scummy
I
bastard.
think-
Why didn't you say it? My bad.
He's a shy guy, man. Respect.
I think
Monty,
at
Monty.
9:30 I'll add.
Mm-hmm.
9:30 I'll add. Yeah.
Yeah, if it breaks above the tops, yeah, it makes
Yeah.
Yeah, I see, it makes sense. Yeah, I was looking at doing that. I was actually going to put buy stop on and leave it with what I've got going, which is just slightly behind. See if it can catch it on the way. But when you mentioned your first entry, that made more sense, to be honest. And it come down to that level. I'd rather be at that level anyway. I was a little bit late, to be honest.
If I get another 5 minute spike, I won't quit trading.
Okay.
That's bullshit. I'll guarantee. Calling that.
Hey, you're gonna take a trade 10 minutes after. So
Yeah, see, I quit.
No, actually,
on
the other 5 minute spike, I'll take another trade.
I'm good.
But then basically, this is my. Well, I'm gonna set up my first DP at 144, 100, and then the second one at 144, 400.
Yeah, I'm not going to add anything more. I'll leave it at that. That's enough. I'm kind of risking 3/4 of what I made this morning. So
I'm risking about 10% of what I made last night.
Which is annoying because if I'd left my trade open, I'd be like more than I didn't have to risk anymore.
This chart here makes sense too.
I still think we're moving up higher. I think right now we're just consolidating and we're going to move up higher. I think the move started, but it's not done yet. It's not even close to done.
Yeah. That momentum's super strong. That's power. A lot of confidence.
Gold just keeps plummeting.
Keep looking at that, but I'm staying away from that. Now it's kind of annoyed me from last night. Yeah, there's been some good options there.
GJ is going to be the trade.
I mean, I got really tight stops, so I don't mind. It's about... I'm on a 7 pip stop, 8 pips. Stop. I don't know. Check it out on chat, Monty. What do you think, Ted?
What?
No, chat.
Oh, I think it's very aggressive.
No, the first TP. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Yes, easy, sensible. Yeah.
I mean, once again, the London close will give us the ultimate decision. GJ will push, and it will, and that'll, the London close will be the move that we get to 144, 100, or 200, and then it'll pull back for the rest of the day. So that's why if you're in right now and you're holding these trades, and we hold support, as we start to move up, we're going to move up into that area. You have to be aware of the fact that GJ will tap, we'll probably get one more breakout, and then GJ will basically pull back the rest of the day as the market now moves into the North American session.
So before 11 a.m., you think we'll potentially hit 144?
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. 144, and then, but then keep in mind, there's going to be a huge pullback. Right? That's what's going to grab everybody.
You know, I honestly think this stop loss is really stupid.
Bit tight.
It's very stupid. Like, it's just below the 15-minute wick. There's no candle that has closed bullish. I mean, this is an example of overtrading, man. Like, I'm sorry. If this was sent on YouTube, I would have said the same things.
That's not my stop. My stop is 8 pips. I said it.
Then why'd you send this chart?
Oh, I don't modify that thing. My stop, I said it. It's 8 pips. Basically, 8 pips would be around here. It will be 143.720.
What are your take on fibs, head and shoulders, double tops, or last kiss strategies? I used to look at those stuff, but now I don't. It's just how the candles move, how the candles form. Like, if this candle is falling down, you're constantly looking left. You see these big wicks. These are areas where price can potentially come down to. Because, you know, last time price came to this level is like price. You're looking at the price, right? You look at 48, price came down here, it rejected. Then, like, on the 15th January, price came down here again at 1547, it got rejected. So when you have a big move coming down, you're constantly asking yourself that, okay, what's the chances that price will reject over here now too? So this does not mean that you start looking for sells. This means that you don't start looking for sells. Oh no, buys.
I would say just be cautious on that area. Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah. So if you're already in sells, this is where you start, like, protecting your profits. You start placing stops and profits, or like, at break even. Yeah. Because all this area here, this is what they call a liquidity zone. Because look, like, price went up, came down, from support went up, and then again price came down from the wick, went up. Then again price came down from the wick and went up. Right? So you're constantly looking to see, okay, how is price going to react in this liquidity zone? Right? And from here, if you see some sort of support forming or some bullish candles, then you can say that, okay, like, what, now we could move up, because, like, we had a big move down, so that move up would be a retracement, and and then we go into the next step.
I was kind of visualizing what could possibly happen because of the high momentum. Well, it will probably consolidate there and then probably drop a bit more. But, like, I'm just speculating. Even though that is what you just explained, it's a liquidity area or support area. So, but, like, I mean, there's nothing is set in stone at this point in time, right? So it's just something that I just keep in mind in the back of my head.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get off. I'm gonna miss all the fun. Have a good afternoon, morning.
Take care, man. Have fun.
Yeah, man. That's good fun. See you later on.
Enjoy.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so my GJ buy position is 143.852. That's my buy position. 143.852. That's where I bought GJ. My stop loss is 143.740. My take profit is 144.400.
That's a signal. That's a signal.
Oh, man, that was
all those people watching. That's a signal.
If that's gonna help you trade and you're gonna learn, you're gonna copy trades, enjoy.
It's gonna make you a millionaire.
Yep.
Signal.
That's what you're looking for, to sit on this stream and just copy trades. Have fun.
And yeah.
What is actually going to follow through?
Yeah. I mean, I also did 100,000 last night, so I'm risking money that I can afford to risk because I profited this week. So I mean, really, that's when you think about how I trade and what I do, I also take into account the house money that I've made and the risk I put on the table. So I'm not actually risking my money anymore. I'm risking market money. So that's another thing that you should take into account as you're looking to copy trades or, take a trade, is what you've done previously, and does it make sense for you to put more risk on the table?
I think that's like the best position you can put yourself into, honestly, because it's like, oh, if you lose, it's like, oh, whatever. I didn't use any of my initial capital.
That's why I don't care about these trades. I want the big trade because I believe that we're going to go to 144, 400. But if I lose 10, 20,000, it doesn't bother me. Like I'm willing to lose up to 50,000 on these trades to hopefully get like 300,000 or 400,000 on the upswing.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna get that. That's without a question, honestly. The way that you trade, man, is just like whatever.
Because I mean that's what you're supposed to do when you're trading. You're supposed to be pressing the risk when you have profit. You don't press risk when you're not in profit. Like that's.
Yeah, I never understood that why people do that. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
Like when people make money, they're hesitant to put money on the table. And they're quick to close, but when people are losing money, they keep adding to their positions and adding risk. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to press when you have house money. Like you're supposed to attack house money. Like the 100,000 I made last night, I should be able to put it all on the table today to potentially make 300,000. But I'm not going to risk 200,000 because I didn't make 200,000.
Yeah, that's funny because I seen that, and it's just like. I just gotta scratch my head. It's like, why would you okay, you're losing money, fine. You're in drawdown. Yeah. And then you put more into it. Wouldn't you like the opposite of doing that is scale in?
Yeah.
Like you're just saying, like, you press for house money for profit. Yeah. I never understood that. It's like I'm losing up, I'm gonna put more in, I'm gonna pour it. And hopefully they get the lucky break. It's like, no, that's how you lose money. Like I don't know. I just find it so
backwards because people are chasing money. They've never really gambled in their life. They don't know risk management. They don't know how to push opportunities. There's a lot of errors in the way people trade and the way people think. It's a backwards way of thinking, and that backwards way of thinking, it screws you over because you're never going to achieve anything if you don't risk the money that you put on the table. But it's not risking the money that you have, it's risking house money.
Yeah.
Like you should never be afraid to go broke with house money. You should be afraid to go broke with your own money.
Yeah.
Like that's that's why I don't understand why people do what they do. But I mean, hey, I'm not at this point. I'm not surprised anymore with what people do. To be honest, I see
melted so hard.
I always try to figure out, understand people's mistakes so that even if it's like maybe even the simplest mistake, so that I don't do that. But when it comes to that, it's just ridiculous. So go ahead.
Oh, you wanna know something? Just go on YouTube and look up "Wicks Don't Lie" and look at the chat, and that's where you're gonna understand a lot of mistakes. We're gonna say the stupidest shit in the world.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But it's just where did these people? I mean, it's not like something I'm thinking about it, but it's more so like when you read that, it's just like, where does this mentality come from? Right? Where did you grow up and learn
from
this
being close-minded and
I don't even think it's I think that's one aspect of it, but I think it's just another, just the microwave society.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I honestly believe, because normally when I do trades, I I just wait until I see the right opportunity, and based off my trading plan, I execute. If I lose money, okay, fine. Did it go in my favor? No, it didn't. Okay, keep it moving. But other people be like, oh, well, you have to stack your trade so that you can make X amount of dollars at this certain time. It's like, no, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's like a get rich slow scheme, if that makes any sense to anybody. And then it's just like, oh, I have to make this amount at this time, which is like, nah, the market doesn't care what you want, bro. You just follow what they're doing, the big institutions. That's the way I look at it. But I don't know. It's just they want to take their $500 account and make $500,000 within the next week. Like,
people are poor, and people think that money is going to change their life and make them feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe in the short term, I would say that.
Yeah.
But long term, yeah. It's like, yeah, I need the money. Then they blow it on bullshit, and then it's just like, okay, well, because it kind of goes with the same mentality of lottery winners. Like you win, like I remember reading about some guy won $600 million, and then within the same year or the next year he was broke.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my god, the amount of things you could do with investing that type of money. Not even 1% of it that you can like just recruit. I don't know. I never understood that mentality. Just it almost pisses me off, honestly.
I can see that.
yeah, because you've been going on, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm here trying to like say something, but nah, go ahead.
No, but it's just like, what the hell, bro? Like, I don't know. Anyways, I don't
Bro,
know.
like you paying way too much attention to what other people are saying.
No, but here's the thing, though. It's just like I hear about it and I just forget about it. But when what Ted was mentioning about people doing stupid things, and then I just remember everything that I was reading about and seeing, and then it's just like, okay, well, why? And it's just because sometimes I just block it out because it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. But when I think it's just I have a low tolerance for stupidity. I think that's what it is.
Maybe, yeah. We all
do. So when I hear that, it's just like, oh man, just roll your eyes. Well, yeah, I'm done my rant.
Yeah, Rakeel's brother is Rakilo.
Rakilo?
Yeah. Somebody asked.
Okay. I'm not sure what has to do with trading, but okay.
Are we going to 1542 for gold? Are we?
Probably.
Nice. All right, gold. Jeez.
2 trades there. A little bit, but nothing significant. Maybe around. Oh wait, it's 9:30 already. I would have think by 9:30 it would probably retrace a whole lot, but I guess not. Depending on how, looking at has gold done in the past, right? Was this based off of news by any chance? This movement?
Impulse down? No.
No? Okay. Something happened. What are we on? Hour chart. Okay.
Well, here comes the hour touch from the previous zone for GJ.
Yeah. That touch of that wick here.
Yeah.
Like he has the.
Yeah, it's come back into that zone again.
Starting to reject.
Yeah. It'll pull back and then probably fly.
I think it already pulled back.
Some clone continuation on GJ 5-minute training potential. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, nice. Uptrend, making higher lows and.
Yeah, that's what I see too. That's why this bounce here I'm not too concerned about. If it breaks hard and it goes down to 650, then I'd be more concerned. But I mean, where it is right now, I expect that.
Queen Elizabeth.
I was hoping we would get a little bit more of a push up first before we pulled down, but this is that grab in that previous zone.
I would want to see a bullish candle here to confirm a continuation up.
Yeah, like I think this candle here, this 15-minute candle here, as it pulls down, if it starts to create a bottom wick, then I'd be more comfortable. As it stands right now, I'm not too comfortable with it. But I'm not deep in drawdown. I'm like 14 pips. But GJ, that's nothing. Stopped out.
Maybe not.
Man, someone sent an order and we're thinking of declining that person.
Why?
Because he called me a scammer bitch 4 months ago.
Definitely.
4 or 5 months ago.
Decline.
Yeah, totally.
Totally, BP. Decline. I think a good trend.
Yeah, if it holds here, we're good. It's just GJ does stupid things. So.
GJ's being GJ. Let's check the YouTube channel. GJ will climb up to 150. Wow.
Man, for this trade, if you don't know your risk, you are in a very, very bad trade. you don't know your risk, you are in a bad trade. Because the 4 hours is bearish, 1 hour is bearish, 30 minutes bearish, 15 minutes is bearish. It's closing below the high it created at, you know, pre-NY. Raja, his brother isn't alive. No, my brother is not here yet.
Yeah, GJ's dancing. I would like this candle just now to start rejecting and create a support here, which would be good on the hourly for GJ. If we can pull up just a little bit higher and create a support. Like back up into the 800s. That would be a good spot.
Rakeel, you typing out the denial letter there?
Yeah, it's a little email.
He's typing out the Bible.
Just a little email.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know, because like I really want to know if something's really gonna benefit someone, right? And like, cause we ended things with bad taste in our mouths, you know, like even though I gave him the full refund, but you know, now I really want to understand if things are really gonna benefit.
Why she called you a dumb scanner?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Basically, that's all you want to know.
See now, if this 30-minute candle closes above, let's say 143, 700, and the next one closes bullish, then the London close can take you all the way up.
Yeah, that's what I'm banking on right now. If it holds this, it went back into that zone. I didn't think it would go that deep into the zone with GJ, but it seems like lately that's what it's been doing.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't a 5 minute spike.
Yeah, it's been a slow move, so I'm okay with it. It's when it gets all spiky, that's all.
Corinthians 35:2. I mean, 3:35.
Although this is the first hour of the new 4 hour, which leads me to think if we do push up, this whole move is liquidity grab. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the 4-hour candles with GJ, there are deep pulls, so I'm not surprised. We're just a little early. Just sucks sitting here in like a 14 pip drawdown.
Where is Kartik? Kartik! Kartik, are you here? No, probably not. It's leg day today for me and Kartik.
Oh, hell no, he's not gonna pop up.
You're back training together.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah, man, Kartik has really developed some good muscles now.
Is he eating chicken? I heard chicken is good for you, for your muscles.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Do you know Chris Lowry from Pro Traders Club?
It's like when people ask, like, have you ever gone to somebody who's worked in a big company, and it's like, do you know that guy? And it's like, there's like 6,000 people in this company. How would I know them? That's what people do. They always ask those questions, like, do you know this person? I'm like, I don't know anybody.
My wife started a job at RBC and people started asking her, "Oh, do you know this guy? He's my this and this." She's like, "I don't know who that is."
That's what I mean. Like, I don't understand, like, what people think that everyone just sits beside each other. It's like, oh yeah. I don't know. It's really weird when people ask those questions. Do you know this person? Like, no. And even if I did, I don't really care. Like, the people that I know are the people on this stream, and those are the people I interact with on a daily basis. Everybody else, whatever.
Oh shit! On the YouTube stream? No, I'm kidding.
Like that's what it comes down to. It's like when I look at what people do, it's like the only thing I care about is making sure that my trades are successful and that the work that I do here is proper, and that's it. Everybody else, I have no clue.
I can't believe Rakeel actually Instagram the Lowry guy.
No, that's someone else. I have a podcast interview.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there was a Lowry guy, so. Lowry. Oh look, he deadlifts. SARS like
See, I rarely have any Instagram trading people here posting because I've blocked everyone.
Look at that page. It's called Meal Prep Culture.
Meal prep culture?
Yeah, look it up. It's about meals.
Man, your overtrading trade is about to hit stop loss.
No. Wow, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, this is actually Mac's company.
And yeah, they're not my girlfriends.
Man, this is some like this is work, man.
Thank you.
This is work.
Yeah, that's my dedication right there. My baby.
In New York.
That buffalo chicken came out so good, bro.
Man, these guys, they deliver things fresh too. Like they make the same day and they get delivered by that evening, or how does that work?
Same evening, so you can have for the next day. So we deliver from Sunday to Thursday, so you can have meals from Monday to Friday.
Oh, are those French toast?
French toast with peanut butter and jam.
Oh, damn! Oh, I'm gonna tell my wife to make me write this right now.
Expand to Toronto, man.
Hey!
I'll buy that for sure.
Hey! Need some French toast! Man. Honestly, if I was in New York, I would really...
Look at that one. Look at that one go up. What people think. Oh, up.
Ooh.
what people think like that one, what is difficult, that's really true, like 100%.
Which one?
Go another, that one, the meme, left,
Which that one, man?
left, up, that's me, up, that one.
Oh. Sometimes I wonder how you run a company, bro, but...
Yeah. I was thinking that
I'm
yesterday.
telling you, go to the meme.
Yeah.
It's actually true though, it's 75% diet, 25% exercise.
Yeah, I hate to be on diet, man. I hate
Oh man, you're not gonna accomplish anything.
it. I know.
Can you ask Mac if they deliver to the Bronx?
Yeah. Oh no, actually no, not the Bronx. The only place we're gonna deliver to is the Bronx. We deliver to the city, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island.
Why not to the Bronx?
Because tolls actually increases the tolls, and we don't charge delivery. Tolls right now to go to the Bronx is actually $9. To go back is $9. That's $18 a day. Just imagine that, and we don't charge delivery fees.
Oh, those are tolls.
Yeah, tolls.
Okay.
Imagine paying $16 or $18 a day just to go to the Bronx. Plus, nobody wants to be in the Bronx.
Someone asked a question, when is 30-minute candle closing on GJ? Hey,
Okay,
Mr.
man, I'm gonna leave this to you, man.
Man, we gotta go over here. We got a pro coming in here, man.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Oh,
man.
man.
You honestly, man, this guy jumped out of the hot pan right into the fire.
We cooked them.
Wow.
Man, people.
I can't even make that up, man. The next 30-minute candle closes in 6 hours. So there you go. So, I don't know.
Oh my god, bro.
Man, you just killed me over there.
That was on YouTube?
Oh, that had to be a troll, man. That had to be a troll.
I don't know.
Man, I know.
It looked pretty real, man. Like if you look at the comment, it looked pretty real.
Man. I don't think somebody can be that stupid, though. Oh my lord.
Oh, that made my day, man. That made my day. Oh man.
Yeah, man. That was the comment of the day.
That was a good one.
That was good. We needed that.
So see this on the 4-hour rejection that we were talking about, that for it to reject this liquidity zone, you need a 15-minute or 30-minute closing bullish for a move up to be a retracement. And you know, in the 15 minutes, that was it. But then the stop was too big. Look at this. This was a 35, 34 pip stop. Even if you put it in the median of this wick here, 27 pip stop. You know, it was risky. These kind of risky trades here, your stops are bigger than your take profits. And you know, and someone can go and recap and make a recording of this all you want, but that's just how the way it is. And you just manage the trade. Now someone will say, "Oh yeah, oh Raja said sometimes it's okay to have a bigger stop than a take profit." Ooh. Check 30 days from today. Can I use magic keys with my television? No. Well, if your television can install a software, then you can use it on your television. See, so you download this, and then you click on link MT4, and then it shows you this dialog box. Then you go to MetaQuotes, and then you go to Terminal, and then these are your MetaTrader applications. These are your MetaTrader that are installed, you know. So you choose which one is yours that you want to connect to, you click it, and then you hit select folder. And then it's connected. What's your outlook on USD JPY? Well, since I'm in a good mood here, I'm gonna look at USD JPY for you. USD JPY. Okay, right now the outlook is heading bearish here, coming down to some stormy support. Right over here, see you got a support. This was resistance that was broken. If you go to the 1 hour, that is a support. See, so now in the 1 hour, you could say, oh, the zone is fat. You can make it fat. But when you go to the 30-minute time frame, you gotta neaten it up, you know, it's like grooming the zone. So you have to groom the zone a little bit. So this is what I would call a grooming the zone. Now you have groomed the zone, so it looks better. And if you put a line between the zone, it's even more groomed now. So if price comes below here, then you can say, okay, well, it's going to come over here. So it's not that you're going to take this trade. This is what you're anticipating. Because take this in, right? Now, let's say in the afternoon, you look at the chart and price has really came down to 109.940. You know, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the smaller time frames or 30-minute, and then you're going to try to see that, okay, obviously price came down to a level which I had marked in the morning. Now I got to see what signs were there, or how did the candles formed, which could have told me that, okay, I could have entered here. So once you see that information, you're going to be like, okay, you know what, next time it happens, I'm going to be ready. And that's how you do backtest. So that's one backtest. You know, or if let's say price comes back up over here to retest that high, and you come back in the afternoon, or if you come back tomorrow and you see a move really did happen from down from like 110 till 110 100, then you're going to say like, okay, now let's see if there were any signs or the candles formed in a way which should have given me confidence to take the trade, right? And that same thing is going to happen over and over again. But it's just the fact that how much you're willing to wait. See, there's no bullish candle on GJ, so no buys yet. I think for London close, it's gonna come down further. Raja, is it too cold to leave the house? I got a jacket I bought from Hides, Canada. It's pretty warm.
Yeah, we're just holding away. This GJ trade's gonna take forever.
Neato.
Oh boy, that's a lot of drawing on the screen.
Hey, I was bored.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If this hour candle finishes bullish for 10 o'clock, if we can get a little bit more of a push.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. High, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, continuing on. Make a song out of that. I'm gonna take this stuff.
I'm just about to exit my GJ position because this doesn't look too clean anymore. Unless this hour candle suddenly goes bullish. Doesn't look too promising.
It's gotta be positive, brother.
I'm not positive. It just I look at the charts.
Pray to Jesus.
It's bouncing around my stop, anyways. If we pull up to 700s, then we're okay. But if it hangs around 650s, it's no good.
Yeah, I don't want to be locked in that range. Locked in.
Let's see how we
I
do.
think we're
London
good
close.
around here.
Yeah, if it bounces off this, we're fine. But it's just a matter of seeing how London close goes as we're coming close. It's a long trade.
Yep.
Another one of those mirror trades, perhaps? Close below 143, that's 650. Huh. Wouldn't be surprised if it reached down to the target.
Raja Loki shorting GJ. No, not at all. I'm doing some work in the background here. I'm mentally getting ready for if candle close bullish and resistance hold, enter short. If candle close bullish and resistance hold, enter short. Man, I think people need to really read 3 times what they send. If candle close bullish and resistance, enter short. Perfect. Come on, man. Oh, would like to hear my opinion. Oh, nice. Someone wants my opinion. Let's take a look here. Oh, the fuck is this? Accumulation on this region, ready to break to the... What? No, man. Indicators don't work. This thing is breaking down. This will break down. The only way it's going to break up is if you get a bullish candle over here. You know, at that point, all these things don't matter.
That's on the 5-minute chart too.
Yeah, on the 5-minute chart. This won't matter. These red line, green line, blue, black line won't matter. I don't even know what this is. This won't matter either. So you will need a bullish candle here on a 15-minute or 30-minute and then go up. Oh, it just fell. It just fell 1 pip while I was explaining this. Oh, it's almost 2 pips now. Yeah, this thing is going down, man. Indicators. You really gotta stop using indicators. Oh, my son wants me to play football with him.
Oh, GJ. This is going to be a very bad trade if it doesn't pull back.
This is what you call a liquidity grab.
Yeah, it's a huge grab. Yeah, it's trying to shake us out. But, yeah, I've been in buys. I'm down 36 pips. I might have to exit now. Yeah, I moved my stop loss. Because I just didn't think that we would be going this deep the way that it's moving, but it's all good. Yeah, I risked a little bit more today because of last night.
So you see how indicators don't really work? Oh, gold also went back up.
Yeah, everything reversed.
I'll have to watch a recap here. I went down to mixed damage. Alright everyone, I'm gonna head off here. I'm gonna go to the gym here. Do some leg day.
Take it easy.
Take care. Have fun.